saw us just wait to fight. Like, calls weren't going our way, but we never held our head. We just stick to the game plan and we fought. We didn't. We knew it was just gonna be our team against the other team and the refs out there. That's how it's been majority of the season. So I just saw us wait to fight and get like a playoff type win today.
Now it looked like at times Coach Tatham was really trying to push the pace and get you guys kind of up and play a little bit faster. What does that do for your game when you're kind of able to kind of set the tone on other teams?
I feel like it helps us a lot because if we're getting teams to play our type of basketball, our style of basketball, like that's a favorite. That's a win for us. Getting teams out their comfort zone, pressing them, or even off a make when they score, push the ball up, and try to score early in the shot clock. That's how we play. We like to play fast. We like to play corrupt defense. So when we get teams to play the way we want to play, it's in our favor.
So extra effort plays like diving for those loose balls. I think you had one there in the fourth. Obviously, as one of the leaders on this team, do you hope that some of that kind of fire and kind of will to go that extra inch will be contagious on your teammates?
Yeah, I feel like it's contagious because you have like your seniors doing it. It shows that down the round, like, oh, like even the freshmen, like the second year guys, like, why not? Why can't you do it too? Like winning plays. Because those 50-50 balls, diving for loose balls, taking charges, it sets the tone. It helps us. Those are, it's not, they don't show up on the stat sheet, but those are winning plays right there.
Yeah, and Mychael from 49 Sports. You mentioned in terms of that fight closing up the game and stuff. What do you find like mentally is actually to kind of have that resiliency to have that fight in terms of, in those kind of in a close game and down the stretch? Like, what is the mental kind of focus on in terms of that?
Mental is just lock in, cheat one possession at a time. Like cheat every possession. Like just like win and play. Don't take no 4-point shot. Don't take no hero ball. Just play in our system, and then just lock in.
And here's your teammate Mike. Kind of for you, kind of what stood out about kind of his performance?
Pardon me. Pardon me.
Kind of for you, like what stood out about Mike's performance in the game today?
Just his aggressiveness. They diving for loose balls. Like getting in for the rebounds with the big fellas. Pushing the ball, scoring, getting to the free throw line. Instead of just all around performance from him. No problem.
All right, we're here with AY Osunde. AY, great team win tonight, 15 points for yourself personally. Both teams, again, came in kind of with an identical 9-6 record. You knew it was going to be a dogfight, both vying for that playoff push here. What did you guys kind of see in film this week that kind of helped you prepare for what would ultimately be a pretty close contest on the stretch?
Well, like not even just this game, but like every game we go into, we always prepare with like scout and going over the other teams' opponents, other opponents' stuff before we actually play them. So like we just compete in practice, learn the plays, know what they're doing, personnel. Like it's a big thing before a game, just to know your scout, just know who you're playing. So that way, when we go into the game, we're locked in and we know what players are gonna do, what sets they're gonna run. It just helps us prepare mentally.
So another big night from your teammate Mike Magus. He was 22 points tonight. What does it do for the team's confidence when his offensive minutes slip?
Mike, he's a hooper. He was really big on the free throw line. He's very aggressive, knows how to throw his body around. Very strong guy. But we expect that from him every night going into the game to be aggressive and to just his aggressiveness. I feel like it opens up for everybody else. So we just got to keep relying on him, and he's gonna just keep doing his thing, and then us has to just continue to push him to be the player he is, and we just have to be able to support him.
Now you guys led by as many as 17, obviously in the first half there. What do you take into practice to kind of make sure that those? I mean, you knew it was going to be a close game tonight, no matter what. But what can you do to kind of close things out a little bit quicker?
I would say we did what we were supposed to do the first half, and our coach PT, he always says the next half starting is a new half. So we always have he says to us where we have the first 3 minutes is gonna be where it determines who really wants the game or not. So the first 3 minutes we came out a little sluggish, a little slow, and then they kind of closed the gap. But we just got to do a better job of like continuing to punish teams and just executing everything on the offensive and defensive end to close out the game much faster.
Yeah, and anyway, especially kind of with the game being close down the stretch there, and from your perspective, in terms of what was kind of the key
We had a plan going into the game. You know, just being able to communicate as a team, uh, knowing their sets, knowing the personnel, making sure we know what players are going to do, and just being focused on the stuff that we planned on doing, and just locking in on that and not going away from it. So I feel like we did that and we stuck through the plan the whole game, and that's what helped us execute down the stretch, be able to win the game.
I'm curious, especially with one play, particularly the steal that you had, that mentioned in the fast break, admittedly, what was kind of going through your mind with that kind of play?
Like I said, personnel. So just knowing what players wanted to do. I knew that there was not a lot of time on the shot clock, so I knew I had to just be really, really physical with the player I was guarding. And then I saw an opportunity. He was kind of being really lackadaisical with the ball, so I just went after it, kind of gambled, got the steal, and then it opened up the opportunity for the fast break, which kind of sealed the deal.
Well, and then lastly for me, I'm curious, for you being in your second season, in terms of at this point, like, what do you find is kind of the biggest difference, the biggest area of growth between where you are now to your rookie year, I guess, for you personally?
Just being consistent, just always try to be hard on myself. I know Coach PT is always hard on me, expects a lot out of me, so I just gotta just hold myself really accountable and just try to grow every day and just develop every single day. So as the years go by, my third, my fourth, my fifth, I'm just on top of things and I can really just get to where I want to get. So yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, we're here with head coach Patrick Tatham. Coach, as I said earlier, really, really great kind of gutty team win at the end. You guys knew it was going to be a dogfight no matter what. I imagine that at the end of February, that's kind of a game you look back on and say, man, we're really happy we got this one. Talk a little bit of what you saw tonight.
Yeah, tonight the guys had a great fight. I think, I got on our guys after the Brock loss, to be honest with you. They came back and confirmed where we should be against Algoma. And I called them out today before the game and said, like the real test is tonight. I think every game we play from here on out, at least OUA Central games are all playoff games in my mind. So Toronto twice, TMU once, and then just trying to clean up some of these OUA West games. So tonight was a great fight, and I'm glad it was just one game this week, but we'll see where we're at next week on the road for two difficult games to close out the season.
I think I can hear it a little bit in your voice because you're really kind of encouraging your guys definitely to push the pace on them tonight. What does it do kind of when you guys are able to take the ball into their court and kind of on your own time?
Yeah, I mean, that for us, we just want to continuously get into the paint as much as we can, try to find a way to collapse the defense, and then start to share the ball. And I think over the last 3 games, we've had some really good assist numbers. Like tonight, I saw it said 19 assists to 26 field goal attempts, or 26 field goal made. So that's a really good assist to field goal percentage for us, and that just tells me that there's a lot of ball movement, a lot of sharing the basketball, and nothing better than that critical assist on the left-hand wing. We skip it over to Sifa, and he makes the corner 3, and it gave us a little bit of breathing room. So, yeah.
Now, Aries, 8 points, 5 blocks, 12 boards off the bench. He's in his second year now. Talk a little bit about the role that he's kind of carving out for himself.
Yeah, Aries is a stud. We just got to constantly, just breathe some confidence into him. And coming now into his second year, I think he's starting to understand a little bit more. He wants to touch the ball a little bit more in the paint, and hey, you know what? He understands what he brings to this team, which is his defense first and his offense second. So having the 5 blocks doesn't surprise us because he goes up against Khalil Miller, who leads the league in blocks every single day. So I think it's a good thing right now where it's iron sharpens iron every day in practice, and it's only making Aries better and better as the season goes on.
Patrick, I guess you mentioned earlier about kind of getting on the team after the block game. Just kind of what was kind of what did you get on them about? What was kind of the message in particular from that?
Yeah, rebounding. Rebounding was everything. I thought that we got crushed on the glass in Brock, and today we had to fight on the glass. And I thought we did a great job fighting on the glass. We got out rebounded today, but if we had zero fight on the glass tonight, I don't think this game is a winnable game for us. So I thought the guys did a great job rebounding the ball today, and it showed in the numbers with Aries having 12 rebounds. I think that's the most he's had since he's been here in 2 seasons. So, yeah.
And then I'm curious about AY, his play kind of down the stretch where he gets, the key assists that you mentioned with the steal as well. Here's where you kind of like how has he kind of progressed in his second year compared to even last year?
Yeah, this year's it's night and day. If you we watched old video on him from last season, and he was a little bit more heavier last year. He's playing behind Jordan Henry, who's a prolific scorer in the league. So this year is his opportunity to really do what he does best, which is score the basketball. And he lost some weight. He cut his body up. He's gotten better defensively. And he's just receptive to coaching. So it's been really good to see his transformation this year. And him getting some meaningful minutes tonight, 34 minutes, and starting the game. I think this is his first start here in 2 seasons. So I think this is a huge boost of confidence for him going down the stretch where we're really going to need his ability to shoot and defend and score.
And then in terms of you mentioned with confidence, and I remember Dr. last time about the bench players coming in, you have confidence. I'm curious in terms of, let's say, kind of for the next game, those games down the road, how does like a performance like tonight work in the draw to kind of confidence-wise to use kind of down the road?
Yeah, this one, especially for the bench, is going to be critical down the road, right? Like, AY wasn't playing starter minutes. He played starter minutes tonight, so that's going to help us down the road in the playoffs. Kaz came in today and knocked down a 3. This is one of the bigger moments for him so far this year in the season. So that's going to help us down the stretch going into the playoffs. And then even Luke coming in and giving 3 minutes, not necessarily. It doesn't show in the box score, but his 3 minutes was valuable in the time that he did play. So, I mean, again, these guys are all guys that are going to really help support what we're trying to do, which is get Mike going, get MP going, get Cassius going, and then obviously get Khalil going. So today was a good one.
Now, finally, 6 games left in the season. You guys are headed out on a tough stretch here, 4 straight road games against some pretty quality teams. What kind of growth do you need to see out of this team to kind of make that extra push as we head into the playoffs here?
Yeah, you know what? I think it's the accountability piece for me. Accountability in terms of like our approach to practice day in and day out leading up to each game, right? The accountability to stretch and get recovery and be ready to go right after we finish a game, because right now we're going to turn around and we're going to practice on Monday, be very light on Tuesday, and then play on Wednesday on the road. Then we got to do it all over again, the exact same thing on Saturday, even shorter time because the game's not at 8 o'clock, it's at 4 o'clock in Windsor. So I think if guys are willing to hold each other accountable over the next, 15 days, the outcome for us is going to be invaluable. I think we make a nice little run in the playoffs and hopefully punch our ticket to nationals. That's what we're trying to do. So we'll see. Accountability is everything for the next 15 days.